Good day, Tobalites! Welcome to the English Literacy Program. Don't forget this acronym CHAR stands for Come, Hang Out, and Read. I hope that all of you are excited to learn this new lesson. This will be our September EMOD 1 and 2. We have also here the objectives that we need to accomplish. First, you have to identify the social issues, social concerns, or disposition in real life based from the poem. Second, understand the meaning of the poem, especially the social issues, concerns, and dispositions in real life embedded in it. Tips on how to improve reading comprehension skills. First, improve your vocabulary. So by means of reading, you can gain more knowledge because you will learn a lot new words. Come up with questions about the text you are reading. Next, use context clues so it will serve as your hints for that whole composition or for that whole poem. Next, look for the main idea. Number 5, write summary of what you read. Break up the reading into smaller sections. And lastly, pace yourself. We have also here the reminders that you need to follow. Stay alert and focus to the lesson. Second, prepare your pen and paper. And lastly, sit back and relax. These are the unfamiliar words that you will encounter while reading the poem. First, we have wonder. It is a noun, meaning a feeling of surprise mingled with admiration caused by something unexpected, beautiful, and unfamiliar. For example, you don't have to wonder about the result of your exam because you work hard for it. Second, summoned. It is a verb, meaning authoritatively or urgently call on someone to be present. For example, the coach summoned a meeting of all the players. Number 3, we have thunder. It is a noun, meaning a loud rumbling or crashing noise heard after a lightning flash due to the expansion of rapidly heated air. Example, he overcame all his problems because of the thunder inside in him. Number 4, best. It is an adjective, meaning of the most excellent, effective, or desirable type or quality. For example, always do your best in everything that you do. Number 5, we have hope. It is a noun, meaning a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. Example, let us hope that your operation will be successful. What is the difference among social issues, concerns, and dispositions? When we say social issues, those are the problems that influences many citizens. Anything that they care about or something that negatively affects people within a society. For example, civil rights, marriage equality, poverty, homelessness, racism, LGBT issues, bullying, abortion, drug addiction, and health issues. Social concern is any issue, problem, or conflict that is a high priority for a society to solve or prevent. For example, finding vaccine for COVID-19, education, national budget, hunger, and nation safety. Social dispositions are the foundations upon which high character is built. Through teaching and coaching, we together are able to extend knowledge and growth far beyond that of a textbook. For example, independence, patience, curiosity, enjoying problem solving, concentration, being a good listener, creativity, talented, responsibility, and being friendly. And now you're going to read the poem, and then afterwards you have to answer the follow-up questions. By the way, you can use the play and pause button to better understand the poem itself. Timer starts now. And now let's move forward to the comprehension check. To test if you learned something about the lesson that we tackled today. So kindly look at the column So you have to match the words or phrases with their meaning based on their use in the poem. Number 1, summoned. Number 2, tender. 3, try your best. Number 4, I gave today all that I have in me. And now, in test B, you have to write the best answer on a sheet of paper. By the way, you can encircle the correct answer. Number 5, what is the poem all about? A, perseverance. B, love. C, trust. Or D, responsible. Number 6, what does the line, if you'd summoned all your thunder mean? A, facing the result of what you did. B, facing the problems. C, finding solution. Or D, remembering what you did. Number 7, what is the message of the poem? A, always love yourself. B, do your best in everything you do. C, take a rest when you are tired. Or D, do not stop believing in yourself. Number 8, based from the poem, what is the social issue being tackled? A, success can be easily achieved when you believe. B, giving up sometimes is necessary. C, initiative in doing your work makes it perfect. Or D, doing your best despite all the obstacles in life. 9. Identify the social dispositions in life of the author from the above poem. A, curiosity. B, patience. C, enjoying problem solving. Or D, determined. Number 10. Give the social concerns based on the poem. A, determination. B, enjoying life. C, creativity. Or D, responsibility. This will be the second part of our E-mode. These are the objectives. First, identify the values presented in the reading text. Second, connect and relate those values in real-life situation. The second part of our E-mode is entitled While the Auto Waits. And these are the unfamiliar words that you will be seen in the reading selection. Number 1, opportunity. It is a noun, meaning a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. For example, opportunity may come once only, so grab it. Second, rebut. It is a verb, meaning claim or prove that evidence or an accusation is false. For example, he rebut the argument of the other team in a debate. Number 3, engrossed. It is an adjective, meaning having all one's attention or interest absorbed by someone or something. For example, they were both engrossed with the flow of their conversation. Number 4, insist. It is a verb, meaning demand something forcefully or not accepting refusal. Example, the old woman insists of attending the mass despite the bad weather. Number 5, confronted. It is a verb, meaning face up to and deal with a problem or difficult situation. Example, the waitress confronted her manager. Number 6, exposed. It is a verb, meaning make something visible by uncovering it. For example, the woman exposed the suspect in the crime that happened few weeks ago. And lastly, we have chauffeur. It is a noun, meaning a person employed to drive a private or rented automobile. For example, the man told the chauffeur to bring him to the restaurant. Did you experience to talk to somebody you don't know? Were you able to expose your real identity to him or her? Why? Did you experience wherein you want to expose yourself even though you don't know that person? or in the strangers? So now let's see if the story that we are going to, or the reading selection that we are going to read will expose his or her identity even though in strangers. What are characteristics, values, and circumstances in life mean? When we say characteristic, is a feature or quality belonging typically to a person, place, or thing and serving to identify it. Value, it refers to a person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life, as well as the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. Life circumstances, there are circumstances in which people live which impact directly on their health, both mentally and physically. Some of these are living conditions, for example, secure housing, locality, overcrowding, green space, and traffic. And now, you have to read the summary of the play entitled While the Auto Waits by O. Henry. So after reading, you have to answer the follow-up questions. Just choose the letter of the correct answer. So I will give you 5 minutes to read the entire selection. Okay, timer starts now. By the way, you can use the play and pause button to better understand the summary of this play. And now, let's check if you learned something about the summary of the play entitled While the Auto Waits. Number 1, who met at the park? A. The young man and the young woman. B. The chauffeur and the young man. C. The young woman and the chauffeur. Or D. The driver and the young lady. Number 2. What is the characteristic of the young woman that made the young man interested in her? A. She's a beautiful woman. B. She's elegant. C. She loves to read in the park at night. Or D. She is approachable. You can encircle the correct answer. Number 3. What side of the woman were presented in the play? Why do you think she acted that way? A. The young woman pretended to be rich because she was ashamed of her real job. B. The young woman was so nice to the young man because he is handsome. C. The young woman was so approachable because she talked nicely to the man she just met. Or D. The young woman was a gold digger because she wanted rich men only. Number 4. What is the motive of the young man that he works in a restaurant? A. To make fun of the girl's employment. B. To stall for more time. C. To win the affection of the girl. Or D. To offer sympathy to the girl's working condition. Number 5. The young man's prayer was probably a plea that A. It wouldn't start to rain. B. The driver wouldn't come to get him. C. A police officer wouldn't interrupt with young ladies in his way. Or D. He'd be granted an opportunity to meet the girl. Choose your answer. Next, number 6. What do you think are the intentions of the characters for not revealing their true status in life? A. They are ashamed of their real identity. B. To know the character of each other. C. They don't trust each other enough. Or D. To see if what will be the reaction of each other. Number 7. Why do you think is the implication of the story to human lives? A. The story implies that we should be honest all the time. B. The story wants us to be proud of our job and ourselves. Or C. The story tells us not to trust strangers. Or D. The story tells us to be reliable to ourselves and other people. Number 8. What is the motive of the young man that he works in a restaurant? A. To make fun of the girl's employment. B. To stall for more time. C. To win the affection of the girl. Or D. To offer sympathy to the girl's working condition. Number 9. If you were the young woman, would you do the same? A. Yes, because I don't know the young man already. B. No, I will be true to the young man from the beginning. C. Yes, because the man also lied to the young woman. Or D. No, I always want an honest heart. Number 10. Would you consider the situations of the characters a white lie? Why or why not? A. Yes, because they want to know the true color of each other. B. Yes, because they want to hide their identity. C. Yes, because they are still stranger to each other. Or D. No, because it is still a lie. Choose the correct answer. These are the references in EMOLD 2. Reading is a conversation. All books talk, but a good listens as well. It is according to Mark Hatton. Thank you so much, Tobalites. I hope you learned something about the lesson that I tackled today. Thank you so much. Keep safe and God bless.